Hey, what's going on, guys? So I've been noticing a comment show up a lot from some of you guys on videos with the new R6 so far. I might have not been very clear because this is the Quickshifter for the R6. It is not installed yet. There is no Quickshifter on the R6, and that's why you've been seeing me chop throttle when I've been doing clutchless shifting on the R6. Here is the shift rod, as you guys can see, and no Quickshifter. So I've been clutchless shifting. If you don't know what clutchless shifting is, it's essentially what a Quickshifter allows you to do, but it does it for you. I realize that's probably a little bit confusing. I have a video explaining clutchless shifting and quick shifters, so I'll link that down in the description if you want to know everything about that. But that I just showed you guys is the quick shifter that I got from Yamaha because I was in the first 500 that pre-ordered the R6. So that is what we're gonna install today. We'll get it on, test it out, and see how it works. It honestly looks pretty simple. There's not a whole lot of parts to it, and there's just one single plug. A lot of times with bikes that don't natively support quick shifting in their ECU, wow, that is really strong wind. It's a lot more complicated to install one, but these bikes are made to support the quick shifter from Yamaha. So it's one little plug. Looks like it's just a pressure sensor that I have to install in the rod, and then it gives you a shorter shift rod to put on there with it. Honestly, I think it's gonna be a super quick install. The only obstacle I can see myself having is issues getting to wherever this plug goes, and then if I have to take off any fairings or anything like that. Enough blabbering on. This is how to install the quick shifter on the 2017 and up Yamaha R6. Alright, so I spent some time looking at the instructions, and it seems like I'm gonna have to remove the tank in order to do this. At least that's what it says. And that's just so I can access the plug that I need to plug in the quick shifter. Whoops, I am losing everything. It's so freaking windy today. No, come back. I will. No, come back. You know what? I'm gonna move the bike back in the garage. This is ridiculous. Alright, bike's back in the garage. Let's start removing things. Took off the seat and this little tiny side panel. I was hoping that I would be able to at least see in here a little bit and maybe get to that wire here, except I definitely can't. So I've had to resort to getting Abby's help here so I can have an extra set of eyes and hands. She's helping me out trying to find stuff in here. I've got the tank off. So there's a pivot point at the back where the tank can go up and down like that. So there's one screw here and then one on the other side and then one at the front, which allows you to lift the tank up like this. You still can't lift it up in the rear unless you take this screw out. I think we're gonna have to do that.
I think it's, do you see that white thing right there?
Yeah, is it plugged into something?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
The instructions here say, with the gas tank off, route the cable from the quick shifter up and into the area under the gas tank, remove the plug from the stock connector and plug in the cable from the shift switch. You want me to lift it up and see if that, or do you want me to take off this rear screw first?
I think we might have to take these off anyway for me to get my hands in there.
Okay, let me just do that real quick. You say this is way more fun than working? I should always get you to come out and help me with builds.
Brent, you know that I missed my life calling as an electrician.
I know. You were born to be a motorcycle mechanic. Oh, there's a plug, a gray plug, right in the middle. All right, we think that we found it. So there's a gray plug right here in the center, and it seems to have a little cap on it that you just pull out. So we're gonna get that out and then plug it in. All right, so before I get ahead of myself. Now that we know where it's actually gonna plug in, I should probably follow the directions in the order that they tell me to do things. So I am going to get it actually installed onto the rod first, and then we'll get it plugged in. Might have to take that fairing off, but I'll let you guys know if we do. I made a mistake, but I fixed it. I unfortunately didn't realize that there was a nut right here that goes onto this rod right here on the actual Quickshifter before you put on the shift rod. Alright, so I think we've got everything installed. Got the shifter and the that nut in the middle that I put on there. Got it all adjusted to be the correct length. Got the shift lever in what I believe should be a pretty good position, and if not, I can always adjust it afterwards. I wanted to show you guys what the plug block off looks like. So there is a gray plug that you will plug the Quickshifter into, and it has a little plug here with little black slots at the end. So this is what you're going to be taking out of the plug that's underneath your tank, and then you can plug the Quickshifter into the same place. So that's all good to go. All right, now in order to get it to initialize the Quickshifter, it says press up on the shift lever and turn the main switch to on. Continue to hold upward pressure on the shift lever for 10 seconds and then release. QS icon on meter will indicate on instrument panel that QS is activated. All right, so we'll press up on the shift lever, turn the key to on, hold for 10 seconds. Okay, that did not do anything. There's a QS icon here that should be turning on, and that's not.
Eventually.
I got it. I have no idea how I got it, but I got it. Look, right there, QS. I thought it was a lost cause. I thought that there was I thought it was a defective part or something. Here is what I did. I'm trying to figure out what I just did because nothing I was trying before worked. I was following the directions perfectly and nothing worked. I looked on an FZ10 forum, read some stuff on there, tried some tricks, and it still wasn't working. As much as I think this is a terrible decision to do, let me try to turn it off and see if that works. So what I did first was when it was turned on, I put it into second, just like that, and then I turned it off. And then what I did, I pushed my foot up as if I was shifting into third. Okay, then it actually did shift. Okay. What I did the first time was that I put upper pressure on the lever to shift into third. It didn't actually put it into third, so I just rolled the bike a little bit until it clicked. Then I turned it on. Okay, and I held it for 10 seconds and it didn't do anything. And then I looked around a little bit and then I just randomly pulled the clutch lever in and then I just let go and it turned on. There you go, I can't turn it off. I have no idea what I did. So there you go, how to install the Quickshifter. So let's go take it on a ride and see if it actually works. Alright, let's see how this thing works. Let's see if it turns on just fine. Yeah, good to go. Now I'm honestly a little bit concerned that it's not going to work. I'm afraid that it was a hint at what's to come, that it was so hard to get this to actually register the Quickshifter. I'm not positive that it's actually going to register when I use it, but let's see how it works and go on. Now it doesn't work below 20 kilometers per hour, and it doesn't work when you have the clutch pulled in. So I'm gonna shift normally until we get out on the road. Oh, look at that sunset. All right, so it only works above 20 kilometers per hour, which we have done. It only works with the clutch not pulled in, which we won't touch. And it only works when you're accelerating. So here we go. I will do it from third to fourth. Let's see if it actually does it. I'm not gonna touch the clutch. It works! Holy crap, it works! It works! Oh my god! And that feels so nice! Oh, it feels so good. Wow. Color me impressed. That is awesome. This is going to be all the way through the gears. Let's see how this works. Wow, that's nice. That's nice. That's a cop. That is a cop. Please don't follow me. Please don't follow me. He is not. Oh, I was concerned there for a second. That was a cop right there. I almost just blew past him. It's not as notchy as regular shifts, which is good. You want it to be nice and clean. But it's got a good feel. It really does. I've only used quick shifting systems on 2 bikes. Yamaha R6 is R6. His, I think he has a 2008 maybe. And then the Panigale that I rode. Those are the only 2 quick shifter bikes that I've ridden. This feels good. There's nothing that I have to complain about it. That feels really, really good. Why? What is up with all the freaking cops? There's a cop there too. Oh, this works so well. I'm so freaking happy, guys. So this is the GY. There is another freaking cop. What is going on? All right, so this is the GYTR quick shift kit straight from Yamaha. It's the one that will come with the 2017 R6 if you got it for free, but you can also purchase it right from them. So if you didn't get it for free and you want it for your bike, you can buy it. The cool thing is that it's fairly affordable compared to other quick shift kits that I've seen, and it works pretty darn well. It's $199 MSRP. I think I've seen that you can buy them for like as low as maybe $150, whether it be from eBay or straight from some dealer. Not bad for a little quick shifter kit. I'm sorry we didn't get out here until it was dark, but it took a little bit longer than I was hoping to. But it took a little bit longer to install than I thought it would. Now, I haven't tried it shifting from first to second, and usually you don't do that because it's a lot more heavy of a gear change. I don't clutchless shift from first to second. But I'm gonna go ahead and try it just to see how it is. Yeah, it's not quite, I mean, I wonder how it would be if I was way up in the rev range. Just where I was shifting, it's not as smooth as the other shifts, which is expected. It feels good though. It feels really nice for, you know, 150, even 200 bucks for the MSRP. I'm happy with that. I would pay that. I would pay that for sure. All right, let's try this again. That feels so good. I'm so happy with that. I'm really, really, really happy with that. God, it's like a freaking F1 car with like paddle shifters. That's what it sounds like. They're just so quick. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how good that feels. That is really nice. All right, guys. Well, that is the GYTR quick shift kit install on a 2017 Yamaha R6. If you got any questions, leave them down in the comments. You can find a link to purchase this down in the description if you want to get one yourself. I'm Motonosity. Videos just about every day. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this one or you got some help out of it. And subscribe if you aren't already. I'll see you guys tomorrow.